Hello paper crafters, I have a new release to bring you. It's a Marianne Creatables die. It's a set of 4 dies and I'm going to call it the Birdhouse collection, and you're looking at the first set of the die where the birdhouses and the assorted items that coordinate with it go with it, but the main item is the tree, and it is number LR0203. And then to go with this tree, we have the various assorted items to make some scenes. The second one in the series is this one. It is LR0204, and you get 3 dies. This cute little bird, you get this little rounded bottom birdhouse, and then you get the grass. And then in the third of the series, right here, that is number LR0205, and you get the kind of picket fence, you get another bird, and then you get kind of a more traditional birdhouse, kind of the kind built from wood. And then the last one of the series, right here, is number LR0206, and you get this wonderful ivy swag. You get a kind of a country whimsical birdhouse and another different little bird yet. Now, the designer for this release did a wonderful job, and it's going to really amaze you what she did with this. She said she wanted to make me a gift because my life has been a little hard lately with things going on, and when I opened this I was amazed. It's just simply amazing. Even my husband caught his eye and he was like, "Where'd you get those?" He didn't even realize they were handmade. He thought I had bought them somewhere. So let's get on. Enough with teasing you. What Iris did is she created these frames for me, that inside the picture frames she put 4 different scenes depicting spring, summer, fall, and winter, all with these die sets, the same dies but different seasons. And you can either stand them up like this and kind of have them on a countertop or a shelves, or you could hang them on walls, because on the back you can see how they can hang there with the hardware that they have. So I want to point out the beautiful work involved in here. Every time I look at it I see something new. It just amazes me. So here's spring, and we have our spring tree with our spring birds in spring colors, and here you can see the grass die with the picket fence, and these little flowers are not included. Those to me look like a punch. I think there's a tiny flower punch, and I'm sure on Iris's blog she'll give more details of what items she used, but that is where they come from. Now, how she got if you look at the tree here, you can see the tree. She obviously cut the tree out in this very dark brown and then in this very light green, and then she cut off the leaves on the dark brown one and imposed it on the light green one to get those results. And this is one of the birdhouses I pointed out to you, the whimsical one. And then just these, I'm not sure what these are. I know the brand. It's a brand that Iris does lots of creations for, and it eludes my memory, but it's not anything I sell. Again, you can get that information on her blog. Background paper coordinates beautifully, and then a little accent of some flowers here, and it's just such a pretty, and then some baker's twine to attach to the tree, and the little bird looking up, pearl accents. Very nice. There's the spring one. So now let's go on to the summer one, which is lovely. I'm going to bring it and place it right there, and I'm just going to get a little close so you can really see. Well, let me back out first, go over everything, and then point out some details. So there, I think that shows it. Okay, so now we have the same tree, and again she did the same thing, but now she made the leaves darker green than the other set. She put in a couple of more birds, more vibrant in color than the pale little bird, added some vibrant, more color flowers. The flowers changed from a nice pink to a deep red, and then the fence is there, same fence, and now the grass is lush green, and some more vibrant additional flowers she added, and a different little birdhouse now. Now we have the rounded bottom one, reminds me of the gourd, a little bit of a darker twine, and in the center of the flowers she added glitter, and she layered her cardstock behind in between the frames. So this is just getting clever, as you can tell what a great idea this is. And then the next one is fall, my husband's favorite season. And I'm going to show you that. Isn't that cute? That is so great. So now she left the tree all in dark colors of the darker brown. She made the tree a little bit darker and left it with the leaves on and kind of just dark. And she added some leaves here. And I'm not sure, I don't think those leaves are part of the set. I'm not sure what those leaves are. Again, Iris's blog will give you more details, but I know there's lots of places where we can get leaves out there, and it may be, yeah, I think it is. I do believe the leaves are here. She cut them out from the there we go. She cut them from the ivy swag that we had. So you would think you would use the ivy swag on the summer one when ivy's out, and yet Iris made it more clever. So she used that and even put the swag here with the different colors of fall leaves and kind of took it beyond the border. I love when things go beyond borders. That's one of my favorite things to do for myself. I love things to stick out. Doesn't make it great though when you're making a card and trying to mail it. So now we have the little birdhouse, that again the different one, and more of fall colors for the birds. And then the grass is getting dark green, starting to turn into going into winter. And then all the ivy, the swag here, is broken up into making the leaves for fall. And a nice fall background paper. And just really, really cute. I just am amazed by this set. I am so grateful for Iris for sending this and giving it to me. Now it brings us into my favorite season, and Buddy's favorite season, and my dad's favorite season, winter. Yes, we like winter here. I'm from New Hampshire, where winter's done well, and I've always just loved it. So the winter one, which of course is my favorite, we have the tree bear now. And we have this little bluebird sitting there. I think of a blue jay kind of. They're still around in the winter. We have the little birdhouse here with a little white bird there, maybe a little pigeon, and or a dove. And then she attached this with some nice white ribbon. Now we have the snow caps, and there's lots of different mediums. I think Tim Holtz makes something for snow. There snow things to add the glitter onto snow. Use your favorite. And you can see in addition to the snow, she added glitter to it. And this little guy is a punch, I know that. And the snow flakes in the background, and then the grass is turned frosty white, which it does in the winter. And then this beautiful wintry rose with the glitter added onto it. Just a stunning set. So if you were to have all four of these, you could make this up. Now Iris has given you the idea. To make these up would not be terribly hard, and the frames, if you could get them reasonable at a store or at Michael's and use your coupon or Joann's and make this gift for somebody. I'm thinking lots of people would like to receive this gift, especially I think elderly people who are you know, just kind of home alone or going into a nursing home. I do think of my dad when I think of this, because decorating his room is difficult. You don't want to put terribly expensive things in these patients' rooms because they can disappear or get broken, or other residents may admire them. and it wouldn't be too hard to replace. But just beautiful, beautiful creations. Iris, thank you. I am in awe of this. So I hope you enjoy this set. I hope the video inspired you to take these dies and create with them even further than off of the card or off of the scrapbook page. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next time. Everyone take care. Please visit my blog for pricing on these dies and ordering information. Bye-bye for now.